Last week, we reported that we were being inundated with calls after an anonymous letter made some fairly damaging allegations about a computer correspondence course. The course is run by the Skills Centre in Cardiff, which also organises plumbing and electrical courses. We've now received some specific complaints against another related company called Plumbing Skills. Matthew Evans from Hendy near Llanelli is one of many young people in recent years who've been tempted by a career in plumbing. Early last year, he saw an advert for a correspondence course with a Cardiff-based company.
I trained to be a plumber, NVQs, city and guilds, things like that, and phoned them up to find out some more information. So they sent out a course advisor to come and see me.
What would the course entail?
Basically, I'd be working at home from a book, answering questions, and each time I completed a section of questions, send them in for them to be assessed, and eventually go into Cardiff for a week at a time to do some practical skills.
And what sort of qualification were you aiming for?
Well, I was hoping to get NVQ because it's a recognised qualification throughout the industry, and everyone knows about it. You know.
And that, to your mind, is what they were offering you, this NVQ qualification?
Yeah, throughout the time that he was there, he did mention NVQs.
These courses aren't cheap. Matthew had to borrow nearly £5,000. He was confident, however, that it would all be worthwhile.
I had to take finance out because obviously I didn't have that amount of money to spend straight up.
It's an awful lot of money, isn't it? But well worth it for the qualifications.
Well, if you're going to receive what you think, it's not so bad. You're going to make money back afterwards.
But after seeing a report on The-Ferret in 2006 about a different training provider, Matthew began to think about the course he joined with Plumbing Skills in Cardiff.
I contacted the company, asked them to confirm what qualification I would receive at the end of it. They did tell me that I get OCN credits and not an NVQ.
Having been told at the start it was NVQ registered?
Yes.
So, what did you think to that?
I wasn't very happy. No, not at all.
We've been contacted by two other students of Plumbing Skills. They say they were as certain as Matthew that they'd signed for an NVQ course. And you were definitely sure that this was going to be an NVQ qualification?
Yeah. I wouldn't have signed up if I thought it was going to be anything other.
Matthew didn't think the course was worth £5,000. He asked for his money back.
They've said that there's no way I could have thought I was going to receive anything other than OCN credits. And in that case, they won't give me any money back.
So you've not had a penny back?
Not at all, no.
Last year, the Plumbing Skills website was claiming that its courses were approved by the Open College Network. OCN Wales told us that this wasn't the case and that the company behind the website, Aspire Training Solutions, had never been an accredited provider of OCN qualifications. Open College Network told us they'd received some complaints from students and had asked that all references to OCN accreditation be removed from the website. Company boss Terry John told us he believed the matters had been resolved satisfactorily. Terry John is also a director of Aspire Training Solutions. Now, in February 2007, he offered a disgruntled plumbing student a place on its equivalent City and Guilds offering. Now, the company uses the City and Guilds logo on its website and indeed in press adverts like this one, which appeared last week. But we can reveal that the City and Guilds has no record of the Skills Centre, Plumbing Skills, or indeed Aspire Training Solutions. In the past 10 days, The-Ferret has been contacted by over 100 customers of IT Skills, many of whom were unhappy with the support they were offered. One of them was Justin Miller from Frumney in Cardiff. Initially, he thought the £4,300 was worth it.
They made it sound amazing. You know, they promised a good career at the end of the course, which is a one-year course.
And how did you hear about it?
I read about it in the paper and then made a few phone calls, and some guy came over interviewing me, you know, telling me all about it and everything, and it sounded quite well.
And to your mind, what would you end up with at the end of this course?
We get a full-time job with great money, good benefits, and a qualification in IT skills.
Part of the training involved spending a day in a training centre in Pengham. There he would get some hands-on instruction.
3 months into it, I went there for one day for about 6-7 hours. It was a small room, PCs weren't working properly, I was falling behind because nobody was helping me. They just turned around and said to me I needed to catch up, and that was it.
So how do you feel about this?
I'm very annoyed about it, you know. So all I wanted was just a little bit of help, that's all I needed, really, but I didn't even get that.
So you made the decision to quit the course, effectively?
Yeah, I had to get myself a job, try and pay back the loan, and I've been struggling since.
One of the serious allegations in the anonymous letter is that illegal Microsoft software was used by the company. We have no evidence that this is true. Microsoft has confirmed that IT Skills is a Microsoft certified partner. However, they told us they take any allegations of software piracy very seriously indeed and have asked us to refer any callers to their piracy department. Terry John didn't want to record an interview, but yesterday he sent us a statement. He said the students had a more than adequate level of support and direct access to their tutors. He added that Matthew Evans would have been aware of the accreditations he was due to receive and only left after 4 months. The company said that the OCN and City and Guild courses were offered in partnership with other training providers and that the City and Guild logo had now been removed from the website. It said it was confident that the Microsoft inquiry would exonerate IT Skills from any allegations of piracy, but the students are still unhappy. How do you feel about the way you've been treated?
I just feel like I've been brushed aside.
I'm really very annoyed with them. I'm really angry with them, and I hope that they give me back the money so I can pay back that loan. And, well, they better not try it again.